Hey y'all, Ben here back with part-time reloading. I'm very sorry to have, been gone for so long, but I have a pretty substantial update as to why I've been gone so long. I'll start out by stating some common knowledge in the school. You get what you put in. That simple. They'll tell you that right off the bat. It's as true as the sky is blue. So if you goof off and mess around for the first half of a semester or aren't focused on what you need to do, you will fail. Um, and unfortunately, that's exactly what happened to me. So, let me explain. Unfortunately, whenever I was about 5 or 6 years old, I was diagnosed with autism, and I've had issues in school ever since. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not a star student. I was not focused on it as I should have been for the first month and a half, and that hurt my GPA to a point where it was unrecoverable. Just a month and a half. That's all that it takes of messing up in the beginning, and you won't meet the grading requirements. So I messed up so bad that it was unrecoverable. Um, I officially left the school in the middle of August after unenrolling before I was officially failed. However, all the news that I have today are not bad, and in fact, I've had a stroke of luck recently, and that's why I'm actually here giving this update. So, you notice how I said that I unenrolled? If you rewind just a little bit, I unenrolled right before the deadline. If I had been failed officially, I would have been barred from ever re-enrolling. I would have been barred from ever stepping foot there ever again. At least as a student, you know. But and that would have been the end of the story. That would have been the end of part-time reloading. That would have been the end of my career, my plan for my career at least. Um, Fortunately for me, I'm still qualified to re-enroll under the recommendation of the Director of Education. But there's a caveat. I would have to retake the basics course. And that would mean that I would have to pay for the entire basics course. Now, that's a lot of money. You know college, you know trade school even. It's not cheap. So I've had the privilege to take the last 2 months off in order to get my plan situated and to get a job to help fund a retake of my first quarter. And luckily for me, I have even better news. So a little bit of backstory. Um, I was the way that I even got into this school, the way that I even qualified to, the way that I was able to afford getting into the school in the first place is through DVR, the Department of Vocational Rehabilitation. Um, great people working with me, helping me, making sure that I'm prepared for the workforce. Anyways, they emailed me this week that I qualify for one last chance to do this right. They will fund another first quarter, which they usually don't do. They don't have to do that. That's not a part of the agreement. Um, so I was notified and I was ecstatic. And now it's officially set. I can start school again probably in January of 2025, and that's only about 3 months. No, 2 months. 2 months as of around 2 months from now. So another thing that I should mention, because you know this could very well, not a lot of people know this. If you have a disability and it prevents you from being able to work, if it prevents you from holding a job, if it affects you in your everyday life even, um, you should be able to qualify to apply for you can contact your local DVR Division of Vocational Rehabilitation office in your state. Now you contact them, you go through the process, and you won't have to file for unemployment because they will train you. They will help you be able to get a job and hold one. And they will teach you to ask for reasonable accommodations, and they will help you financially to a certain extent, depending on your financial situation. So I'd 100% recommend that you reach out to them if you struggle with things similar to what I may be struggling with. And yeah, it's great. They're wonderful people there. Your mileage may vary depending on your scenario, but I'm sure that you can do it. Thank you to everyone who took the time to listen to this video, to my ramblings, to my review. And every bit of my review still stands true. I love the school. That's why I'm so happy that I can go back. So this is not the end of part-time reloading. Thank the Lord. More updates to come. And as always, you have a good one.